Hey everybody, it's Joy. Welcome back to episode 29 of Fairsted. I want to do something really different today and focus on alternative housing. Now, when I first started Fairsted, I mentioned that I really want this to be a place where housing is very affordable and accessible to everybody. But I also want to just also take the opportunity to do something I've been thinking about, which is creating alternative housing using the tools that we have in the game. And it's going to be really different. I have a lot of ideas. I'm really excited to jump in and do this. And I've always been fascinated with different lifestyles and different, just people are getting really creative these days with owning a home is not accessible for everybody. So you see all these different types of alternatives, whether it be van life or tiny houses. There's just a lot of options out there that people are exploring because they have to. And so I wanted to, like I said, Fairsted is a place where homes are affordable. Everyone can, but I do think it would be fun to kind of play with that idea and come up with some alternative living options. I'm just excited to try something new and just get creative and see how it turns out. And this will be my first stab at this, and I think depending on how it goes later on down the road, we might do like a bigger variation. I have 6 different types of alternative housing that I want to try out today. So we'll see what works and doesn't work, and then maybe we can play with it some more down the road in Fairsted. So I'm gonna get a road layout going here in this area, and we're gonna fit all 6 in this side of the city. I have an idea of how I kind of want to blend them all together, and I think it'll make sense. So let me see what I can put together for a road layout as soon as I can get this. There we go. Cool. Okay. Okay, there's one building I know that's a unique that I want to put right here. I just think this will look really nice on the waterfront, especially kind of with what I have planned. Okay, time to flesh out the rest of this road network. Okay, this will work for now. Okay, now the tricky part is going to be painting in these districts. Okay. All right. Okay, let me get these put in. Okay, now I want the local and organic produce here. I want entertainment there, and then the hotels and whatnot up there. That's going to work perfectly. Okay, now I need to get this district up here in. And this is going to be our self-sufficient buildings. Okay, I think this is going to work now because it's going to really important to get these districts correct. So I want to, yep, go there. Perfect. And here I want to go lower taxes. Okay, I think I have this set up the way I want it. Yeah, okay. Now we are getting somewhere. Oh, I'm really excited about this, guys. It'll come together, I promise. This is gonna be fun. Okay, let me get in some water pipes. Okay, and now we can begin with some of the zoning. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna take a while because our demand is low. But that's okay. We've got lots of fun things to build today. So I want to start over in this little area here. And if you know me, you know I hate these specific hotel buildings. Cannot stand them. So let's clean that out. You can stay. You can stay. All right, so for our first alternative housing, I am going to build a small tent city. And I'm going to use the park assets to do that. And I'm going to use the invisible gates. Yes. So we're going to place, oh, let's grab the main gate. Main gate, and then we'll do a side gate down here. Yeah, and then we're just going to use the paths and just kind of tuck a tent city behind these commercial buildings here. I think this would be a good location for it. And, you know, homelessness is such a huge problem in so many places. And here in the Pacific Northwest, tent cities are really common. I don't know if they're very common where you are. And there's a lot of like, I think homelessness is one of those things where there's just a lot of different opinions on how to fix it, and it's just such a complicated problem. In Fairsted, though, this tent city is allowed. It's okay to be here, and actually the park system comes in and, you know, helps make sure it stays clean, and there's resources available. It's, you know, it's very much a welcoming tent city for, and I'm making this small. These are normally much bigger, but we're gonna have a lot of other alternative housing options, and Fairsted, like I said, it's affordable to buy a house here. So, but I do think it's important in a city. I think you'll see these, and you know, it's wherever you can find community is good. And yes, sometimes places like this can breed crime and drugs and things like that, but other times, you know, I think there's a lot of Americans that are like one emergency away from being homeless, you know. A lot of times you will see, you know, it doesn't take much if you don't have any savings or backup or, you know, support from other places. So it's just something that can really happen to anybody at any time. So anyways, yeah, I'm kind of liking how this is coming together. This is pretty cute. I think I can fit a couple more tents in here, and then I think I'm going to add in some trees, because you would want, you know, to have a feeling of some sort of privacy back here. And the businesses honestly wouldn't like it too much. You know, but that's why I put this in an entertainment area. A lot of these are, you know, bars and nighttime type establishments, and they're loud and noisy anyways. And, you know, you wouldn't see something like this in the middle of like a residential neighborhood. A lot of times you see tents under highways and things like that, but actual tent cities are usually right within, you know, a city. But okay, let me finish this and maybe we can add some trees and things. Okay, I'm really happy with how this turned out. You guys will have to let me know what you think. And when we do like our downtown in Fairsted, I could see doing a larger tent city, but I just kind of wanted to play with the idea. Now this is a really nice tent city. There's garbage cans, there's trees for privacy, you've got some picnic tables. You know, this is a place the community likes to provide and helps take care of. So all right, let's move on. Okay, I'm liking how this is starting to come together. Yeah, I like this a lot. This is looking good. Okay. Yeah, very nice. Okay, the reason we didn't need a huge tent city is because we're gonna have an entire area dedicated to transitional housing. So these are little tiny efficiency units that the community came together to build. They're just a bed, and you have a little window, and maybe there's like a microwave. Like they're just really transitional. There's probably a little bathroom, like just very, very, very basic, like one room studio with like maybe a little fridge and a microwave, like a very, like an efficiency type kitchen. But it's transitional housing that's available for people, you know, who need it, because it's really hard. You know, if you find yourself homeless, it's really hard to go out and get a job if you don't have an address, or to do other things, and you know, it just makes life really difficult. So I think having a community providing transitional housing is really important. So I want to use this park asset as kind of like the main building. It's like where you check in and all that stuff. So I think I'm gonna put this down here, if I can get it to fit. Okay, we'll put it there. Perfect. All right, and then we'll get our fence back in. So yeah, we're just gonna pack this whole area full, and I've seen a lot of little tiny homes like this being built for homeless, and I just think it's such a cool thing to do for the community, just to give people a chance to, you know, get back on their feet. So this is going to take a bit of time to fill in, but I'm really excited. I think this is going to look cool when it's all done. I think it's just going to take me some time. Okay, so our tent city is our first alternative housing, and now we've got this transitional housing, that's number 2. So while that's filling in, I'm going to work on our third, which like most people probably wouldn't consider it alternative housing, but I've been on a few backpacking trips, and I know some people have decided to live a good portion of their lives that way, and they just live out of hostels and live out of their backpack and travel, and it's, ooh, colossal city. That's exciting. So while you wouldn't really think of that as alternative housing, I think I'm gonna build a little area over here with, we have those hostels that pop up with the local and organic produce. So I think that's will be my goal here, is to just make a little area with a bunch of hostels, and like any backpackers that come into town, they can come, and this will be like, I don't know, be a cool little area. So again, I'm looking for specific assets, so this will take some time, but yeah, I think that's definitely another alternative, you know, housing or alternative way to, you know, live. So yeah, you guys will have to let me know what you think about that. I don't think technically it's alternative housing because it's hostels, but being a backpacker is definitely, like, a lot of people, that's just what they do. So, you know, some are like van life. So yeah, you guys have to let me know what you think. I'm just playing around with some ideas here, and being that I've stayed at quite a few hostels myself when I was younger, and I've done a good bit of backpacking, I thought, why not include this? And we actually get hostels with the game, so it seemed like a missed opportunity if I didn't include that in this video. Okay, things are slow going. Oh, actually, these are perfect. So all of these businesses are actually perfect for, maybe these are all part of a nonprofit that help with the transitional housing. I mean, why not? That would be kind of cool. I mean, the more I think about it, it's perfect. The business planning will help you get a job. The banking, let's get you set up with a proper bank account and a lawyer's office. You know, a lot of these people are probably possibly dealing with legal issues and so yeah, that's actually perfect. I love it when things work out like that in the game. That's just really fun. Okay, I'm just gonna keep at this because trying to get specific things in, especially when there's not a large demand for housing right now, of course. Why does that always happen? I might bring you guys back when this is closer to finishing, because this is just it's gonna take a while. I actually need to think about services for this area, so let's plop in a police station over here. Fire station. Yeah, let's put this right here. And we definitely need education over in this area, so let's take advantage of this big square right here and do our elementary and high school and some like play fields. I think that would be fun. Okay, this is gonna work much better. Okay, and the hostels are 3 by 3, so I don't know exactly how many I'm gonna end up wanting in here, but let's just get these down. We'll see what comes in. Yeah, that works. That'll work for now. Okay, let's go back over to our transitional housing and do a little edit. So there's some of these buildings that come in that are the 1 by 1 I don't think are appropriate for in here. So these little house ones. Okay, let me clean this up and make sure we've got everything marked historic. Okay, that's just gonna take some time. We still don't have hardly any residential demand. But I am really enjoying how this area is coming together. Little abandonments. But yeah, this is exciting. Yeah, I really like this. Probably do some editing on these buildings right next to the low density, but I do like these ones. Oh, I did mark some of these historical. Okay. There's another one. Yeah, I'd like to get all of these here if possible. I do like the look of those. Those are some of the green cities. High density. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, slowly but surely. We don't want those two. Let's see, what is coming in here at the end? Oh, this will be perfect. A multimedia center. Yes. That is perfect for backpackers. No, we don't want you or you. The theme of today's episode is editing for sure. Okay, I wasn't planning on really doing any transit in this episode, but I do think pulling some public transit through this area will actually help us. So I think I'm just going to bring the tram down just on a real short loop into this area. Okay, and I think I'll just pull our existing tram loops down here, and that will work for now. And let's make sure to add a stop over by our transitional housing. Okay, do a run through, make sure I've got everything, mark historical, and delete the ones that don't fit. And then make sure to add in zoning when we've got spaces in between. Doing something like this takes time and patience, but it's worth it if you're wanting a certain aesthetic. And I think, yeah, we should call this Hope Square. And I think we'll have Hope be an actual person who started the whole movement in the city to really focus on alternative housing. I think that's great. Let's make sure school's out. Yeah, that would make sense. Free Wi-Fi, yes. To give free Wi-Fi for this area. Small business. Yeah, I think that works. Okay, I'm really excited about this. You do not belong here though. You need to go away. All right, I'm just gonna keep at this. All right, I made a little change up in our tram. I think it actually makes sense just to have one separate tram that comes down into our Hope Square area. So I'm gonna get that set up here. So it didn't make sense to bring both of those lines all the way over there. Okay, I think our transitional housing is almost finished over here. Just a few more spots. I'm pretty happy with how this came out. Yeah, these look good. Okay, I think the other thing I want to do in this area is do a really good edit of the high density that is just in this kind of little unique triangle block. Apologize if you can hear my pup. Because I think what I'll do here is all these buildings right in this little area right here will be affordable house, like really affordable housing, like lower income units, which I think it'll be great, and it'll just be a part of, you know, Hope Square. So, but I don't think some of these buildings really fit. So I think we can make this look a little bit better. Okay, I think this is really almost near finished. Yeah, I like how this area has come together. I think these buildings look a lot better here. Let's go through and make sure I have all of these marked. Okay, cool. I don't want you. All right, so now our hostel backpacking area. Yeah, we can keep the smoothies. That'll make sense for that area. You and you can go away. And we'll just, that's gonna be slow going. We'll keep working on that. Okay, I think we're ready to move on to our next alternative housing, which I'm really excited about. Before I do that, I have to at least put some trees in this area. Our little high school, elementary school complex is just screaming for some detailing here. I can't leave it. Okay, here we go. I'm excited. So we have done our tent city. We have done our transitional housing. We're still working on our backpacker situation because that's just taking some time to develop. So the next type of alternative housing I want to focus on is actually van life. It's just become very popular in recent years, and it definitely is a alternative way to provide housing for yourselves. And nowadays you don't even need a fancy van. There's plenty of people that actually live out of their cars and make it work. A lot of people are forced into that situation, and at least if you have your car, I don't think you really feel as homeless because you have that space that's yours. And I think that's what's really important for people, I would think. But yeah, so I'm sure that most of you have heard of van life and people living out of their vans. There's also schoolies where people have taken old school buses and redo those and make them into homes. And there's also people that just use truck campers, traditional RVs, and live on the road. And a lot of them will do something that's called boondocking, where you actually look for free places where you can park that doesn't cost you anything. And so, you're just parking for free, which is what I think, at least I've seen a lot of people do that. It seems very popular. And also I know that I think it's every single Walmart, you can park in their parking lot. So yeah, I definitely consider alternative housing. It's something that a lot of people have turned to with, housing just being so not affordable here in the States. So yeah. So what I'm building here is a really nice but simple campground on the water, but it's specifically for, people living out of their vehicles, and it can be short-term or long-term. So yeah, I'm excited. And what a nice little spot, and you're really close to everything that you would need to. So yeah, a pretty sweet little spot if you ask me. So I'm going to keep figuring out this land situation because this is not exactly going how I wanted it, but I'm gonna make this work, and let me see what I can put together here. I'm excited. Okay, now I want to see what type of path I actually want to use here. I want to try out some different ones. I feel like, yeah, I don't know if I like that. There's the nature reserve. That actually might be, oh, I do like that. That's kind of more the vibe I'm going for. I did want to try out the zoo path and see what that looked like. That's too polished. Kind of want to go for more, it's a little bit more nature. So yeah, we'll go with the nature reserve. No, I want to go without lights. I want to put in my own lights here. So let me get these put in. Okay, and then I think at each little site I want to put in a garbage can, some sort of seating, and a light. I think that'll be it. Yeah, I feel like that's all that this needs. Just really simple. Yeah, this is cute. I'm really happy with this. So cute. Okay, so now I do want some sort of like main building for check-in, and maybe a caretaker lives there, or maybe it's like an indoor space that they can use, like some restrooms, something like that. And let's pop a little sign out here. Oh, the hunter's cabin. That actually might work. Oh, that's actually perfect. I love that. Okay, cool. Okay, and I think a volleyball court would be perfect, but we should put it down by the water. Yeah, let me fit this in here. There we go. We'll do some detailing around that, and it'll look nice. Okay, so if we've got like our check-in cabin, maybe our caretaker lives there. If we did, oh, perfect. We should do the sauna because that's where bathroom and showers could also be, which I think is good. And then we gotta have the yoga garden, 100%. I think that's great. Oh, And then we have to put in the rock climbing. This is, oh, I'm so excited about this. So cute. This is perfect. I think if you were like a legit van lifer, this would be a very cool place to stay, especially if you could do like kind of a long-term thing. Yeah, this is cool. I'm excited. All right, so we got water in there now. Let's see. Power's hooked up. We just need, I'm gonna use our little power box here. Don't tell anybody. Okay, now comes the fun part. I downloaded a couple different vehicle props from the workshop and I'm gonna get them in here. I'm really excited. This is so cute. I'm really obsessed with this. So cute. We just need to decorate up this area. It will look really nice. You guys have to let me know what you think of our little van life area. I put some of the fans, like the vans and vehicles, kind of facing backwards. Just that way, if you like had the back open, you could have the nice view of the water. And there's plenty of room for them to turn around and park however they want. Yeah, this is really cute. Okay, definitely let me know what you guys think. I'm keeping this area real simple, but if you have any other ideas, let me know. I am really obsessed with this. This turned out so cute. Okay, we just need some detailing around our volleyball court here. And we will be good. Yeah, this is really cute. Okay, van life area done. Let's take a look at this. Ugh, so cute. So cute. Okay, I think we're just gonna go with the 6 hostels. I feel like that's enough. And I'm just going to decorate this area, kind of give them some common space outdoors here. do some detailing. Another thing I'm thinking about too is if you were in the transitional housing, maybe the hostels, like maybe that's they can hire people from over there to, you know, work. It could kind of be a good arrangement. Maybe, you know, Hope, whose original mission this all was to create, you know, alternative housing. Maybe she was also able to create some jobs around that too. Just kind of a cool idea. I was gonna do these little fire pits, but I really don't want to make this a park area. I think I'm gonna go with like kind of a little bit nicer hostel vibes. I've been to some really nice hostels in some tropical places, and so I'm kind of gonna go off that. So let me see what I can put together here. Okay, this is pretty cute. Okay, I want to change this street name. We're gonna call this Hostel Row, because why not? Yeah, I like this. Okay, yeah, this has come together really nicely. This is actually, I keep saying super cute, but I love it. Yeah, this is cool. Very nice. Yeah, this turned out really good. Like, this is a great place for backpackers and hostels because they're super close to everything, and there's accessible transit, and you've got the little 6th Street right across the street. Gotta take a screenshot. Yeah, and I just love also seeing all the bikes in this area. Very cool. You guys got a little behind the scenes today with the screenshot action. It was just too perfect not to take one. Okay, we got a couple little holes here, but this filled out so great. There's just a couple little spaces. I think I just want to go through and make sure I didn't miss anything real quick here. Okay guys, well, I was gonna try to fit everything into one video, but I think, or one episode, but I think this is probably gonna be pretty long, even on the, once I get it edited. So I think we'll end it here. So next episode, we'll finish doing the alternative housing. I've got a lot of other fun ideas I'm excited about. So yeah, let me know what you think. Yeah, this has been fun just to do something a little bit different here. So yeah, I hope you guys have a joyful day, and I'll catch you next time.